want to go back to the motherland. I want to go back home where I'm from.
Dude, you from the Bronx.
Tens of thousands of Black Americans are moving to Africa.
Are you ready for Black Zip?
Black people, do it.
When I came to Ghana, I stopped being a Black man. I was just a man.
As I announced it to people, everybody was like, oh, you're moving to Africa. They reacted like I was dying.
Everybody's Black, everybody's rich.
Real estate out here is amazing.
Go back and trace your roots.
Opportunities are everywhere to get it done.
But you should know, if you don't have an open mind, this is not going to work.
No, bro, I don't want no goat.
I cannot live where it smells. I'm sorry.
There's flies all the time.
Mommy, code blue.
10 days. 10 days with no water.
It is hot.
You got to be in shape to visit Africa.
There's no streetlights.
In Ghana, like, I don't know where I'm at.
He's coming this way.
It's very good for hormones too.
Oh. And I thought the LA dating scene was crazy. Oh.
You remember coming to America?
Yes.
This is the opposite.
What's going on, world? It's your boy, Kuya. This is Nerds Rule the World. We are talking about Coming from America, streaming right now on Max. New episodes every week on Max. It's your boy, Kuya. As you see on the screen, I'm so delighted. I'm a little tongue-tied because I have Gerald and Lamara Kelly, some of the stars of Coming from America on right now. How are you both? It is a pleasure to speak with you guys.
We're doing good.
Doing well. Doing wonderful, man. Doing wonderful. We're doing wonderful.
Happy to see you. Happy to see you representing Coming from America. We're excited. Yeah.
Love it. And that was actually kind of what I was curious when we were going to get started, because for those that haven't seen the show, we have these amazing families that are heading from here back to the motherland, yes. Especially with the Kellys. We also follow 3 other families that are making this transition. And I was curious when we were going to have this interview, are they going to be here in America or are they in Africa now? Because, there's going to be some episodes we're going to watch through this whole season, how this transition happens. I was curious where you all were on this journey right now. So you guys are in Ghana right now?
We're still on this journey, let me tell you, and we're excited now. We do travel back to America because, of course, family and Gerald's on tour. So, we got to keep the fan base happy. We got to make appearances and do what we need to do. But
gotta go back to America to get to do my comedy shows and make that money, baby. But I don't know. I love it out here. You see, I changed it. I got the clothes.
I see the gear's different. The gear is different.
Baby. You know what I'm saying?
I try to keep some of my American style because let me tell you, being out here, it's a good mix, and you just got to be your authentic self and just show up. And I appreciate all the garbs. Like I love the colors, the bold colors, the shirts and the dresses. So I do it all. You see my earrings.
Let's go. I love it. Looking so fine, looking so beautiful. Both of you just looking amazing right now. Love it.
I can't just get the compliment, huh?
I got to respect. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she got
no doubt.
She got it. She got it. We used to everybody complimenting us. You know what I'm saying? They compliment her.
They compliment his eyes.
No, my eyes. They look about 6-pack. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Hey, well, just like the kings and queens, when you first arrived there off the plane, I gotta show love because that was so beautiful. But let's talk about how it started, if you don't mind, because I'm so very curious. When this came to you, was it like already in the cards? Was it planned out? I kind of feel from watching episode 1 that, Gerald, you're an amazing comedian with the whole family, doing it with you. And I know, and people will see from the first episode, you want to start a club out that way. Was this already in the forethought before HBO Max came or whoever hit you up? Like, because not only, is this such a family transition, but to also put your family on reality TV and be on and having that all out there. What was that like? What was this? How did these cards all come together? If you don't mind.
I'll start with you.
Well, as a professional comedian who travels the world, I had never been to Africa. And a good buddy of mine, Michael Blackson, is from Ghana. And he told me one day, he said, if anybody but a sucker can do comedy in Africa, you can. He said, Negro, your ink pen is crazy. You can write for everybody to laugh. So that's how I write, where everybody can laugh. So I always was intrigued about leaving, going somewhere else and going back to the motherland, and when we got the call, it was like, well, you guys listening to my thoughts? Y'all in my bedroom, my household, hearing? So when we got the call to make that journey, I looked at my wife like, perfect timing.
Well, it was perfect timing in a sense, and then it was also not so much perfect timing because of the challenges that we were going through as well that you've seen in this first episode. So.
Yeah, we were separated. And I never forget, I got the call about going, and they heard that we were separated, and it was like, well, we might not need to use, to bring the wife, and because she was going through some personal things, and we were separated. She had lost her dad, God rest his soul. Because if he was alive, he'd have been in Ghana with us. He'd have been out here
right there with us. He would have been right
there. And if he wasn't sick, we'd have never broke up. Holler at your boy, because he told me you ain't going nowhere. So but anyway, we've got that.
You don't laugh. Okay,
next year when we got out there, man, and it was like my mindset was, there's no way in the world this woman is not gonna get back with me. We're on another continent, dude. You know what I'm saying? I got her on another continent. You gotta change your mind. But you know how women are.
I'm not gonna say anything before my wife sees this and kills me.
Right. No comment. He not gonna make a comment. Smart.
So Michael Blackson, shout out to Michael. I love him. He is amazing. Kind of put the bug in the air. And so HBO Max was already thinking a reality series and families that are wanting to make that transition, and it kind of just, the stars aligned and you're like, okay, let's do this.
That's exactly what happened. The stars aligned. We were ready. We were prepared. I talked to my sons, of course, all my sons are professional comedians, and, it was about, the youngest son was already homeschooled anyway. So he was to a virtual school, so it didn't matter for him missing school. And then when they confirmed me, they reassured us that there was tutors out there for the two sons in school. They wouldn't miss a beat. I was like, let's do this.
Yeah, that was my thing. Like, okay, we need to make sure that the education continues to be held at a high standard.
Oh, yeah.
Right? There wasn't a gap in it. And so that was one of the main things for me, was making sure that our children were able to continue their educational process. And so we were able to do that. And I'm grateful for the opportunity, because I've always wanted to travel over to Africa. That's been like on my, I don't even want to say bucket list. That's one of my dream destinations, to go home. And we always say the motherland, right? This is where civilization started. A bunch of melanin and everybody looking, like one another, as you saw in the trailer. It was a beautiful experience, and to be able to share this journey with the masses, it was worth it all. It's definitely worth it all. And we're going to continue this journey and see where it leads us.
And we love it out here, man. We love it out here. We love it out here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the food, woo!
I'm sure. I love this, because I'm curious, and we're all going to go on this ride with you guys with the episodes that, are still going to be launching every week now. But it's so beautiful to know that right now you guys are still there post those recordings and still going strong from everything you're telling me right now. I love that, because I think, those of us that, aren't from here in America, and we would love to go back. I'm initially from the Philippines. My wife's actually from Africa and, Ghana and all that. So, I would love, hopefully we'll make that trip out there. Maybe say, what's up, man? See you at your club. And I'm scared for that, right? Because of just, you hear of what we escaped. I know for myself in the Philippines, we got somebody that's worse than Trump running the show. So I'm so scared to go there. But there's a part of us that are compelled to do this. So I love that we get to see you all do this and go on this and experience this, because it's so spiritual in a lot of ways.
Yes, it is.
It is very much so.
Yeah,
very much.
And that's why we equate it to the journey, right? It's a spiritual journey, the physical journey, all wrapped into one. And so, hopefully, viewers will be able to feel it through the TV and just feel the vibes and it's like, this is the place I want to go, because for years we were told a whole different story. So to be able to look at something different than what we've been told, we're like, okay, this is really what it is. Let's do this.
I love it. All right. So as we saw from this first episode, and as you guys said earlier, your relationship wasn't all there when it all started, but I'm loving that love is in the air. And my man Gerald is, showing improving over there to you, Lamara. Did we see a little bit more of that in these episodes? And what can you tap us into just, going out on a date or just having you two time, but also having these amazing kids. And I also want to hear about the kids and did they get some better internet? Because obviously you have some internet right now. What was that like with you two and rekindling that and how that plays out with the episode and this transition in making that happen?
Well, definitely with this first episode, as I mentioned, you see where we are in that moment, right? And we're going through what a lot of couples go through in a relationship. And so my main thing was that we continue to be friends and continue to work on what we could work on, not just for ourselves and our family, but mainly for ourselves and our family, right? And so with our children, going through the things that children go through in a separation, I was willing to step out and say, let's take this journey together, even though we weren't together at that time. And some people were like, well, how's that going to work? How's that going to work for, you two in this moment? But we really just stepped out on faith and just did what we needed to do. And as you can see.
And we're still working on the relationship. Yeah. We're still working on the relationship,
Give me a kiss.
We're trying to get there. We're trying to
give me a kiss. I don't like for him to mess up my makeup, but
she teases
He's
me
respecting.
Teases me now with give me a kiss, right? Watch this, look. But later on, she'll be telling me, we're not together yet. We don't know. I'm not sure. That's women. I'm not sure. No, we'll see. I'm not sure. This is beautiful, though. Africa is beautiful, but it takes more than just Africa.
Yeah, no, that's true. I don't know. His thoughts were bringing me to a different country and maybe working on it. We're continuing to work on that process, and you'll see throughout the episodes like how it transpires. And like I said, it's relatable. A lot of
if not, there's some women out here, bro. If not, there's some women out here.
There's men out here too. Don't get it twisted.
I've seen Booga-da-Boo this morning, bro. I was like, Booga-da-Boo.
Morning jogs. He want to always go with me and make sure.
Now damn well I don't jog. So she's morning look.
Oh my goodness. I love y'all, and just it's so genuine and so real. And I want to thank you both for showing that to the world, because it's so important. I think we all know, because especially those of us of color, because we don't get that representation, in a lot of things. So to see that and see that this is really happening in real life, and relationships, they're not easy, but we love each other and we're going to work through it and we're making it happen. And I thank you both for giving us that, so we can be like, yeah, look at that, and then, we can work on it, because at the end of the day, we still love each other. And thank you both for sharing yourselves in this process.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned in. I want to connect with you again. I don't know how Lamara has all the internet information that, where can we find you? Because we want to continue to talk to you, man.
Oh, same. Yeah, like I was gonna reach out later to the company when all the episodes drop. I want to get the whole full story, because we don't want to spoil right now with all the episodes coming out,
right,
at least that I've been able to see. So I'm keeping 100 after this first episode. Speaking of which, the kids, I got a 16-year-old that drives me up the wall, but I love her more than anything. The same issues that your kids had coming out there. How has that been? We see a little bit with this first episode, but now and without also spoiling the other episodes. But how are the kids right now?
They're getting acclimated. And it's a great balance to have. And I'll just leave that there.
Awesome.
The little one's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. The little one.
Speaking which, food in this first episode, you had some issues. I'm sure it's better now, or at least I hope. At the supermarket, what has it been like? And are they, are you finding stuff that he's
listen? That first experience was culture shock for us because milk
thing
does not belong in a place that's not refrigerated in my world. So I was a little leery about the milk. I'm lactose intolerant anyway, so that wasn't for me. It was more so for them. But I was like, yeah, no, this is not where milk is supposed to go. Like, we really had to navigate that supermarket, and it was very interesting. But we got it down now.
We're still working. We're still working on it. All the food here don't stay where it's supposed to be long.
He can't go by himself.
No.
I love it. Well, Gerald and Lamara Kelly, y'all, from Coming From America is streaming right now on HBO Max. Go check it out. Some just tidbits. You've seen the first episode. I don't know if you've seen any of the other episodes like I have, but again, the rest of the world is going to see it. Let's just throw some things at them what they can expect to see on your journey.
Absolutely. What I can say most is stay tuned, because it really unfolds and it's going to be a journey for sure.
How's the comedy? Did we get a possible site for the comedy club?
I'm going to be looking. I'm going to be looking in a few days. I'm going to be looking. I'm talking. I come out here. I'm trying to do this first. but I know
number one.
Trying to do this
family first. Family first.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking to some folks, man, and stay tuned.
Okay. Have y'all met the other families? I'm sorry, that just came to my mind because we do follow other families. Have you met any of them on this, or have you been able to interact with any of them?
Have you? Because I have not. I have not met anyone yet. I haven't.
So we are reaching out so that we can all have a connection. But again, you just have to tune in and see how it unfolds.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to spoil anything. Have y'all seen the episodes, or at least this episode 1 that premiered?
We did see episode 1. We have not seen any of the other episodes, so I really don't have.
What was that like looking back at it?
For me, it looked great. You know what I'm saying? It was a great look, great feel. Something I worked on for years with my package of me and my sons, and now my wife included. But it's everybody that watched it was like, yo, I love this, man. But I know how I was really what I was going through at that time.
Right.
And I'm still trying to get, closer now. You know what I'm saying? That's like R. Kelly said, when a woman's fed, ain't nothing you can do about it. Even in Africa, ain't nothing you can do. But yeah, man, it just brought back. Watching it just made me smile, but also made me go, ooh, I remember when she was wearing that and wouldn't let me do this. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, there were definitely some moments where it just opened up, those wounds and things of that nature, but that transparency and sharing all of that, like I said, is really relatable to folks. We weren't sugarcoating it. We were bringing the real, and we continue to do that. And yeah, that's what it is.
Well, I'm going to just put all the energy into the air because I love y'all together. Y'all, and for sharing this is going to impact everybody, in these ways. And man, so I'll be cheering for y'all.
We appreciate
everybody to see the rest of Coming From America. Once it's all over, please come back. Let's talk again because I want to see where we're at and where we're heading. And I can't wait to see you come through with your comedy and the family, Gerald, because y'all are hilarious. Y'all are amazing.
Yes, sir.
Your spirit shines through what you guys are doing. And thank you for putting up yourselves with this material. Again, a pleasure to chat with you guys. Everybody, Gerald and Lamara Kelly, Coming From America, is on HBO Max right now. Go check it out. New episodes every week. Such a pleasure. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World.
Yes.
Do you think you need to download some things so that way when we're on the plane and if there's not any Wi-Fi?
Wait, are you talking about downloading work or other things?
downloading work.
Oh.
I homeschool my kids, and I'm definitely intending on homeschooling them in Ghana as well.
We have break that week. The week we leave, we have break.
It's gonna be a break, all right.
Yeah.
How do you feel about leaving America tomorrow?
Feels strange. I feel positive, but like a bit nervous.
Some moms would think like, what are you doing? But I want my children to learn from this experience more about who we are. 96% African and 20% Ghanaian. And plus, I want to show them a different aspect of living in this world, doing things, taking chances.
Gerald Lamara, and it's Lamara. I can mess up names. Lamara.
You got it.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Let's get right into it. Let's have some fun. I'm gonna count us in to help me with my edit. And yeah, well, let's talk about this joint that just dropped yesterday on Max. And I have so many questions. But I won't mess up, Jeremy, because I know we have a whole season to get out. So I'll keep it kind of just, after this first episode. So, all right, here we go. In a 1, 2, 3.